Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mercury Farms by Alien Jim with me, CWATTYESO, as we continue this start from scratch, hard economic difficulty, let's play series. The end of the last video I accepted 2 transport contracts. I have completed those off of camera. They were relatively quick and easy to do. We are going to try and make a little bit more money today. We have got a couple of hours left of daylight, I suppose, before we can really do too much work. So I'm going to grab this again, because there's another way in which we can make some money. So I'm going to drive around here for a start, and I'm going to back this in here. And basically buy a bit of fuel for the truck and buy a bit for the tank. Buy a full tank of fuel. Now this will cost me quite a bit of money, I'm guessing, to fill this. It's a big tank, 48,000 litres. It's not going to be cheap to fill it. But anyway, we completed the 2 transport contracts. I don't think there's any more. Oh, there is actually. Vehicle shop to spa. We may end up doing that then as well. And then there's a load of harvesting, fertilising type jobs, which I can't do yet, but we will be getting on to some of those very soon. Ideally, what we wanted... There we go. Got all my wheels in on the ground now. That helps. So I buying quite a lot of fuel. And we're going to go and make a delivery. I then might grab some more water and do the greenhouses again. Give them a little bit more. Also helps to rinse out the tanker after having slurry in it and diesel. Anyway. This is quite expensive. I hope it makes me money. Right, that cost me 60 grand. 60 grand, remember that. Let's hope. Let's hope I can at least get me money back and make a bit of a profit. Put the bacons on, because we are travelling on the road with a full tanker of fuel. Going to the garden centre is where we're going. Still don't own any land yet in this series. Don't have a farm, don't own any fields. The only vehicle I own is this truck with a tanker trailer attachment and a loading platform. We will be adding to that in time with grain bins and stuff like that as well, to enable us to transport and ship some stuff around the map. But this should apparently fill up the diesel for the farm shop. And that should make us some money. Hopefully it makes us a little bit more than 60 grand. 110,000. Wow. Okay, that made us quite a healthy bit of money. That's not bad. Doing 1 or 2 of those deliveries would be quite beneficial. Of course, depending how much we've already done. Right, I'm going to go get some water. Then we might go back to the store. I don't know whether to do the transport contract. The transport contract will be quick and easy. I think I missed me turning. I will have to use the milk place to turn around. I missed me turning. I meant to go to the lake. I'm sorry. I haven't quite got used. I don't know the map yet. So go to the lake, as I say, get another tank of water. We'll take it to the greenhouse, poison their crops with a mixture of water, slurry and diesel fuel. I probably ought to get a separate tanker for doing water. For doing consumables, I probably ought to buy a secondary tanker, didn't I? Right, we're going right this time. Blinkers are on. I want to fill this up. Now, last time I had some difficulties doing this. And I'm still having difficulties filling this up. For whatever reason, this tanker does not like filling from this water source. Unless we put the tank actually in the water of all places. Hello, duck. Nice bit of water. We'll pop that back on in a second. There we go. Tanker of free water. Now, I don't know if there's any other places I could fill up on the map. That's something I would have to look at another time. I think we're doing okay for traffic. Nearly overshot me at destination there. Let's go give the greenhouses now. If I remember right, last time I kind of overfilled the first one. Didn't really have enough left to put in the second of the two. So I'm going to put a bit more into this one this time. That should about even it up. Once I do this side. There we go. Making money. Right. Let's go back to the shop then. So let's have a look then. Contracts. We've got the transporting, which will get me £2,000. Some fertilising jobs, but they're not going to make me a ton of money, depending how liquid, solid, slurry, manure. That's a good one. 21. Let's do 24. And we'll take 39. So that's free fertilising contracts we've accepted. Right. I have a plan. A cunning plan. So, back to the store. Drop off the tanker. see Doris in the shop. Make another purchase because we've got a bit of money now. And we'll go fertilise these fields. And of course, we're going to have to wait for the traffic. Come on, cars. I want to be turning in here. Now, how's Doris doing in the shop? We'll go see her in a second, see if she's got for sale what I want to buy. However, first we'll drop off the tanker, because I'm not going to be needing that. Steady. Park them back there, then they're out of the way. Shouldn't really be using the shop as my own personal vehicle store, but I don't own any land yet. Right, Doris. Please, can I buy a fertiliser, please? And I want that one, please. I'm going to put the spreading units on the back. I'm going to buy it because it works out cheaper if we buy it in the long run. And the question is, where do I go to fill it? Is there a buying station for fertilisers on the map? Might be able to buy stuff from the garden centre. We'll go and have a look, shall we? Would make sense. And that's where we would get fertiliser from. To do these fields. Nice little bit of land. What would that cost me? I wonder. Or is there somewhere I can fill up? Doesn't look like it, does it? Okay. I'm guessing then we're going to have to buy pallets from the store. I assume they're at the store, they're not down here. Yeah. Okay, we'll go back to the shop. Takes a while to get used to things on a new map. Wait, there's no buying silo anywhere. That's something I would probably have to put in then. Or at least put in my own way to be able to make fertiliser. So I definitely need a piece of land. Gator on. Right. Here we go. I think I bought 10,000 litres, so bit of luck. That should last us all these contracts. Which I've forgotten what field numbers they're on. 24, 21 and 39. 21 is down here. 39 is... where? 39? 39's there, and what was the other one? My memory's terrible. 24. 24 is... where's 24? Should be around here somewhere. 24's the cotton field. Right. 21, 24, 39. So we'll load all these into the magic vehicle. No, don't close that till you've filled it. Right, 10,000 litres. Let's see if that is enough. I'm hoping it is. We're going left. Right, so we want field 21, which as I say is down here. Field 24 is somewhere off behind us, but of course, what makes this more interesting is how do we get to these fields? Because we've got to find the way in. Right, the way in here for that one is down the bottom. So I'm guessing we go this way. I'm going to guess we go along here at the top here, so it's right next to the field we did the sugar beet harvest on in the first episode. Right, then fold the unfold. Wrong button. Right, this is the field then. So we'll run around the outside, we'll do the headlands. Make it a little bit easier for me. Hopefully shouldn't use up too much fertiliser. This is quite a quick way of doing it. That contract should be done. Field 21 is done. Right, let's go and do field 24. Which is across the road. It's nice doing this start from scratch series and not having the traditional start and worrying about a farm and all your vehicles. Get to do a few different jobs. Quick look, we're going straight across, no cars coming. Over we go. This must be field 24. So we'll get the fertiliser spread on this one, and then we'll go up and do field 39. Get paid for a couple of jobs. Oh. Careful not to crash into the hedges and fences on the map that Alien Jim puts in. We'll probably end up removing them at some point. There is a way to do it on the map. But we'll see. Right. Last but not least, this little strip down here. This will be field complete too. Then we've got to go up to field 39. Let's go find field 39. Probably should have stuck to the actual path. Because I need to get out of this field. Right, field 39 it is then. Next stop. Next port of call. Hope I'm going the right way. Without crashing into too many vehicles on the map. I'm going to have a drive down this way. See if this leads me to where I want to be. Looks like it. There's field 38. Probably go this way. Field 39 then is going to be on my left. Can't be. Probably this one. This would be field 39. Nearly done on this field. Contract on field 39 finished. Perfect. There must be some more fertilising jobs we could do quite quickly while we're here. So we'll collect that one, and that one, and that one. We could do field 45. Maybe 35, if that's got money on it. Right, 45 and 35. So 45 is right back towards the main road. So we might as well cash in and do a few fertilising jobs. Where's 35? Let's have a quick check. Right, 35 is a little field, which will take about 2 seconds to fertilise. So we'll do that. We'll go do 45 and then we'll be done. I will then have a bit of land to buy, just so I can put somewhere down that I can then sleep. Field 35 is finished, even though I didn't technically do this edge. Well, guess what? We've done it now. That's field 35 done. And I was trying to be sneaky there and not pull in the boomers. Right, we'll go back, we'll do 45, and then we'll have a look what fields we're going to buy. Down here. Right, so the BGA is in front of us. And as I say, field 45 is down in front of us as well. I'm thinking I can't get in there for that. I think there's a hedge right there. There is. Right. Got to find an alternative route into that field. I think it's from just in here, isn't it? Yeah, I can get in through here. That's not a problem. Not a problem for a genius intellect like me to figure out. And we'll just do 45. Which hopefully won't take me very long. Contract on 44 finished. So we'll take payment for those. Thank you very much. Right, we'll go back to the store. And we'll have a word with Doris. After this white one. And we'll see what land we can buy for 316,000. Just so as I've got somewhere to call my own. Hi Doris. Doris. I want to buy some land, please, Doris. So let's have a look. That will set me back 275,000, that bit of land. What about the land down here? Okay, what about the land next to the garden centre? It's going to cost me a bit of money too. That bit of land there was 43,200. You know what? I'm going to buy that. Right. Now, let's go and have a look at our bit of land. Because there's a few things that I'm going to need to put on it, obviously. And this is just a starting bit of land. It's not going to be like for a field or anything. It just literally gives me some place that I can call my own. It's quite cheap. Right, now what can I do? Park truck there for a second. Right, this is probably a good spot as any. So you mean I don't own this land? I do own that land, don't I? No, I don't own that land. How much was that land? I'm in the wrong spot. Sorry, I'm trying to be a jippo here and pike you up on a on the wrong bit of land. My bad. My bad. I'll get this worked out, don't you worry. Unfortunately, I am going to have to wait now for all these cement mixers. Have this white one. Right, so actually it's the little bit of land up here that I own. Okay, up in the little trees area. Between 44 and 45. Come on, cars, move. Just past the shop. Right opposite the road. That's perfect. Prime one real estate. Kind of. Right, so this is my home. Or it's gonna be. As soon as I've put my tent down. Oh, so there's a road running out the back. There's the roads into the trees. I suppose I could put it in there, technically, couldn't I? Me tent. Right, there's my home. Got a public convenience. Got somewhere I can eat and sleep and have dinner. Leave a couple of sleeping bags. This is home. Oh, it's going to be for the foreseeable future. Till we get some more equipment and stuff. Speaking of which, what else are we going to need realistically? So we can't do harvesting jobs. We could do, I'd say, fertilising jobs we can do. Harvesting jobs we're not really equipped for. Because we don't own a harvester. If I was to lease a harvester down the road, what would that cost me, and what harvester would we go for, since we don't have... Oh, we could have a class. They're expensive, though. We'll probably have to go for something quite smallish. Rostal mash, maybe. It's also going to be getting the rest of my trailer set up. So we've got another hook lift there. That does what, 28,000 litres? That's probably a little bit small. Get that in a nice red. That does 45,000 litres. Maybe that's a bit on the big side though. 18,000 litre skip. Bergman grain container. Hook lift manure spreader. We have a couple of hook lift manure spreaders. Does manure all line that one? Options. Don't think I can do any baling gigs, can I? Oh, hello, more jobs have appeared. Some more fertilising gigs. A couple more transporting jobs. Right, you know what? I'll activate the transporting jobs because they're easy. You can do them quick. A couple of late night transporting jobbies. I'm going to park me fertiliser spreader here at the like I say, out the area. Right, we'll go back to the farm shop. We'll pick up my actual trailer. And then we'll go do a few of these contracts. Now, I can't remember who wanted what. Okay, so we've got transport from Windmill Hill to Garden Centre, from vehicle shop to spa shop. Okay, vehicle shop to spa shop we can do. And then it's the windmill. The other place. So we're going from vehicle shop to the spa shop, which, if I remember rightly, don't need me big boomer lights on when I'm on the road. And then we've got to go you really only have 2 pallets for me to transport. Still got my blinker on. We know where the spa shop is anyway, it's down here on the left. Hey! Pretty much just off this housing estate, should be. Got my blinker on. Turning left. I think he wants them there. Would be my guess. So is that contract done? No. Did I do that wrong? Should they have gone into there? Yes, is the correct answer. Right, and now we've got to get to Windmill Hill, which is all the way up at the top of the map. So what I can do is go this way, past the milk shop, I can have a swing by up here, basically stay on this track now all the way up till we hit the windmill. On my way out, I think it's here. And we go left. Oh. Oh. of a tight turn, that. And we need to go, I believe it's down here. And then we get to the windmills. And I believe this is going back then more or less to the what are we loading? Stuff over here? Looks like it's stuff over here. So is everything loaded? Now we just go back. When I can find my way out. Right, let's just help myself a bit by completing that one. And that one's got to go to the garden centre. Right. So, not too difficult. Gonna go right here. Bit of a late night delivery. That's okay. Sure, the garden centre will appreciate whatever this is. That was a bit of an emergency stop. Wasn't intentional for me to brake test the cars behind me. Right, we're going left. Up here. Find out where they want this. It's usually just around this corner. Contract complete. Right, it is now 8:30 in the evening. I'm going to go and have some bee-buys in my tent. And I'm going to wake up tomorrow ready to do another day's work. Whatever that day involves. Any cars coming? Nope. Right, so let's go up. Take this. Back to our tent. And we'll see what happens. Now, don't miss me turn off. It's past the shop. It's the first left after the shop. So it's up here. There we go. So, thank you everybody for watching another episode of the Mercury Farm Start From Scratch series. This was pretty much the conclusion of day one. We've done alright, we've made a little bit of money, we've bought a little bit of land, I've got somewhere I can sleep. It's not much, it's literally about as bare bones can be, but it's functional. It does us a job. So, I'm going to have some sleep. I will see you guys in the morning and see what day 2 brings us. So from me, CWATTYESO, here on the Mercury Farms map by Alien Jim. Please go ahead, click that like button. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to leave your questions, comments and suggestions down below. It's goodbye for now.